Hello. Well, I haven't done a video blog in a while, so here's a new one, and I'm gonna talk about Sin Cara's debut as well as Tough Enough and Lockdown this Sunday. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is Sin Cara's debut, which sucked. Every move that he did in that ring was something I've seen in TNA for the past 8 years. As a true diehard TNA fan, I witnessed Sin Cara used the code Red, utilized by the Amazing Red, one of the greatest X Division champions of all time. And I saw him use one of Frankie Kazarian's moves that he's been using for years. So, in my opinion, that really didn't go over that well with me. Sin Cara was billed as one of the best new athletes here in the business, and he really did not deliver. Sin Cara wrestled Primo, and it was okay, but it wasn't that great. I've seen better wrestling over the past couple of years than what I saw with Sin Cara. Well, I really hope he improves and stops being a ripoff artist just like Rey Mysterio. TNA is a far superior product, and I've lost so much faith in the WWE, and that was a really bad debut. Right now I'm going to talk about Tough Enough. This week on Tough Enough, they cut the best acquisition they could have had for the company, which is, of course, Matt Cross, M-Dog 20. Very gifted, very good in that ring. But yet again, WWE doesn't really realize the potential of their superstars. But I really have got to talk about Lockdown. Lockdown this Sunday will blow WrestleMania out of the water. WrestleMania 27 was the worst WrestleMania I have ever seen, and I've been watching wrestling since I was 3 years old. Was horrible. The WWE title match had no build-up. The Rock was really screwed that match up. The only good match on the entire card was Triple H versus The Undertaker. Triple H and The Undertaker really tore the house down. But since that time, WWE has really lost its steam. And I'm hoping TNA will be able to do better with that pay-per-view. With Lockdown on Sunday, you got X Division, which Red is finally being able to be on TV again. In the match, you also got Suicide. You got Generation Me. The only person that doesn't belong is Robbie E. Christopher Daniels is going to be wrestling at Lockdown. You have Samoa Joe at Lockdown. The main event, not so good. I wish somebody else was in it besides Rob Van Dam and Mr. Anderson. But hey, it should be a very, very good pay-per-view. In my opinion, one of the things that is lacking, especially from the WWE, is tag team wrestling, very good tag wrestling, and they need better matches. Their match quality has gone down the toilet. The one thing the business needs, in my opinion, from me watching wrestling for a while, is, of course, like TNA needs to go back to what they used to do. Wrestling. Hogan and Bischoff have gotten rid of Elevation X. They've got rid of King of the Mountain. They've got rid of the Monsters Ball. They got rid of the Terradome match. They've got rid of the Ultimate Escape. They have got rid of every match that matters in that company. And instead of bringing in people like Jeff Hardy, with a drugged up man who screwed up Victory Road, instead of bringing in Matt Hardy, Rob Van Dam, Mr. Anderson, Ric Flair, what you need to focus on is the talent you already have. Amazing Red, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, the Motor City Machine Guns, Inc., Crimson. People like that can really help the company go further. So in my opinion, what the TNA needs to do is they need to make it better. And as a fan of this business, I just recently watched TNA's DVD, The Best of the Asylum Years. Kazarian and AJ Styles tore the house down, and that was in 2004. Kid Cash and AJ Styles from there was amazing. America's Most Wanted versus Triple X in the cage for the first time. Great. What they're missing is matches that really mean something. And in my opinion, Rob Van Dam and the Amazing Red are not. Rob Van Dam and Mr. Anderson, I'm sorry, don't really be in there. Mr. Anderson's turned into a whiny bitch. And Rob Van Dam cannot compete at the level like he used to. So I think what really needs to be done is TNA needs to alter that. Now, of course, a lot of people may think I have no business talking about this. Well, I've been watching wrestling for a long time, and I'm actually an indie wrestler, so I know what I'm talking about. And I can see that the business has gone down. What they really need is to take a page from Ring of Honor and just have great matches. And WWE needs to stop being PG, and they need to go back to real, honest-to-good wrestling. Well, that's my video blog, but I will do another blog this Monday after lockdown, and this Tuesday I will do another one after Raw. Now, I will give you my opinion on Raw, but before that, I would like to commend the WWE. This is a spoiler, but Christian will face Alberto Del Rio at Extreme Rules, and I know Christian will tear the house down. And of course, Ron the Truth Killing, two-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion for TNA, is actually in the main event against John Cena and The Miz. I hate Cena, and The Miz isn't really good enough to be world champion. But those two matches really are great, and I would right now like to give out my condolences to you, Edge. Great career, you were amazing. It sucks the injury you got. You can't wrestle anymore, but Edge, you are one of the best in the world. You always gave 110%, and hopefully you will realize that you had an amazing career. And hopefully at Extreme Rules, WWE pulls the trigger and finally gives Christian and Ron the Truth Killings the world titles. Well, I will see all you guys. This has been another episode of Livewire, and this is the video blog, and I will see you guys later.